Hello, beautiful people.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, how we doing? Hey, Jennifer.
Hi, Roger. How are you
How
today?
I am good. Tomorrow's Friday, and
Yay.
it's been a interesting week for me. How are you doing?
Um, I'm trying to keep it together. I unfortunately I did lose a family member on the 16th
Oh,
unexpectedly. But all in all, I got to keep
Way to
going.
start the show off on a cheerful note there, Jennifer. You,
I
you,
was
you checked
well,
that
that's where
box.
the week was, John.
Jeez. That was my week. It was great. What about yours? Death, famine, destruction. Jesus. Bring us into Friday, why don't you?
Uh,
just call out tomorrow. It's fine. Just you know what? Just end your week today. Okay, it's
yeah.
fine.
You know, it's perfect because today's title is Everybody's Losing It while we got the Roger Pack show coming back to us reloaded, but everybody's losing it.
I
Such a great
mean, what timeline are we in? Is this the right one? I don't know. Can we jump timelines? Can something change?
Exactly.
Something changed. You always say, well, we don't know if it's going to change for the good or the better. And it's like, well, God dang it better get better.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in the saying that it does get worse before it gets better,
It's
but
better.
it's like,
Yep.
okay, all right. What is it? What is it? God gives his biggest battles to his strongest soldiers, and I'm like, okay, can I can I can I take a break now? Thank you.
I
At
think
least
people
that's
tell
what
you that when they don't want to help.
Ugh.
it's the Southern Baptists that tell it to me. So it would make perfect sense. It would make perfect sense. Well, A, my condolences, Jennifer, and B,
You.
that's just it. I hate the unexpected's always the worst,
Yeah.
but in my opinion, watching it draw out too long, like for example, like with how like my grandmother is going, it's just a long drawn out process because it's one of those things where it's like one day she's up and then one day she's down and then one day she's up and then one day she's down. And like that to me is almost just as bad as the unexpected happening,
Right.
because you have to watch that person not be what they are anymore. And that nobody wants to do that.
No.
Well, you
Nobody
know
wants.
what else is worse? That you both forgot that when we originally did the Roger Pack Reloaded show, we didn't record it. So this is Jennifer's first introduction to your audience.
This is, I forgot about because our pilot was a little I don't know, a little not recorded. Sorry. We didn't put the tape in the camera.
The pilot light wasn't lit.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
Now, Jennifer, me and
but
you are old enough to know about a pilot light. No, well, Roger grew up poor, so he should know what a
Mhm.
pilot light is.
I do. I do. I do. I watched my father set his arm on fire with the pilot light because somehow he had gotten gasoline on his arm and he went to go and it up his arm real
Oh my
quick.
gosh.
Mhm. Mhm. And, like, I developed a genuine fear of, like, using a pilot and, like, just gas stoves and things in general. So, yeah, never used a gas stove or anything again. Mm-mm.
Wow.
Yep, yep. But, you know, we moved on, not really moved on up in the world. We just decided to stop using gas and get a different trailer. That's what it all came down to. It was it was kind of like the same in the same sense when we got our election ones, except instead of going to somebody else's house, we just went to the Waffle House because their stovetops are powered by gas.
Oh
Obviously, if you
wow.
didn't know that, Waffle House's stoves are powered by gas, so they can still cook most of their things that they need to cook.
I just
FYI.
learned something today. Wow. Didn't know that.
Listen, I love Waffle House, but it has to be wild.
Wait a minute, John. That was That was the hangout place after the club.
Honestly, I think after, like, 9 o'clock, something about the quality of food improves. I don't know if it's because the people there don't want to work that shift, and it's just the disdain they have for it that makes the food taste better, or they genuinely want to be there, I'm not sure. But Waffle House during the day, it just doesn't.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
at night, they're watching out for people to, come in after the clubs, and they got to worry about whether or not you're going to get hit with a plate or a pocketbook or an
Waffle
extra
House
bottle of
bougie.
booze that was buried in someone's um, shirt. So yeah, I can see that happening.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's the wildest thing I've witnessed at a Waffle House? The wildest thing I witnessed at a Waffle House was an old man taking his cane and trying to take a swipe at the cashier across the counter. Yeah. Mhm. I've been pretty fortunate not to have crazy Waffle House experiences. I've seen crazier things happen at IHOP, like this lady throwing pancakes like they're Frisbees, just
What?
running up to people's tables and just tossing pancakes at people like they're Frisbees. That was wild. That was crazy. Shout out to the IHOP on Woodruff Road. But, like, it was funny because she was just making her way through and nobody was wanting to stop her, and I'm like, "So, we're just gonna let the white lady."
Oh yeah.
She didn't grab my food, so that was good for her. But I just was, like, watching, like, she wasn't, she was just screaming, throwing pancakes, like, literally, not like throwing them, like, "Fuh," and "duh," like she's playing, like, disc golf. Mhm, mhm. It was so, so crazy, so crazy. That and I've seen some crazy things at a Denny's. Mhm.
Oh gosh. Hmm. I would say around a 240, 250.
No, she was, like, 5'3" and 130 pounds. Ju
What?
Yeah, just running around, sh like a think like a she shoulda, but she was quick. She was like a ninja, like a little goblin ninja. It was so crazy. So crazy.
Oh my god.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, I've seen some crazy things, especially at the Denny's. Speaking of people losing it, there is nothing like someone slightly inconvenienced drunk at 3 o'clock in the morning because their food is wrong or it isn't ready when they thought it was gonna be told it was ready. Those people lose their minds, like, all ability to communicate. They're just absolutely, like, bypass the manager, give me the district manager's direct line, personal cell phone number. I don't want his office number that goes to some office he's only at 1 day a week and checks messages once a month. I want his cell phone number. Those people are crazy.
Exactly.
Or just don't order that meal, like, just don't go.
Exactly. I,
Especially on a Friday night.
yeah, because that's when everybody's there. They're ready to get their food because they're ready to hit the club. They're ready to do other things. They want their food correct, right? So yeah,
And they wanna do it at, like, 7 a.m. or 1 o'clock, like, dead center, and it's like, now you're holding everybody else up because you wanted to be complicated. I there and I just don't understand why restaurants allow that. Like, I've been fortunate the last 2 restaurants I worked at, 15 minutes before close was the last time you could order food. You come in after that time, you cannot order food. You can drink at the bar, but you can't order food
Oh,
because I mean, this was Yard House. Yard House's kitchen closed. That's true. Yeah, but think about the time you gotta spend to, like, close up, especially if you've already started to, like, break down and clean, right? If they
yeah.
want something fried and you've already filtered the oil, you have to then let the oil come back up to temp, cook it, and then filter it again because you can't let that stuff sit in there overnight. Either that or they expect the restaurant to have every single thing or think that they can sit there for 45 minutes and be like, "I'm gonna order this food and you're gonna make it the way I want it and spend the time I want it here."
Those the worst. Those are the worst.
And I'm telling you, those are the same people that are like, "Oh, that you're not gonna serve me, you're gonna give bad customer service." It's like, "No, no, have a little empathy and understand that if you were on the other side of this, you'd be like, 'What are you in here in my restaurant at this time?'"
Or the ones that eat half of their food and then they complain. I really didn't care for this. Can you just take that back? Why did it have to be one of my friends, John? No, I'm just
I can't laugh at that because 'cause I'm white, so I think I I think, like, remember Tommy the White Ranger? Like, I think that would be what it is, that white color, like, that, I mean, that's true, but, like, I would believe that's what the outfit would look like, them being a ninja, like, during their, like, their what, samurai arc, is that what it was? I don't know. It's been a while, but mhm. Stop. Oh, hey. Oh, hey, I don't know, that could be one of mine. That could be a new follower I have, and they just, "Oh, hey, girl, hey."
see?
See? I've said it now. Now it's like, "Oh,
Oh my god.
oh, that's so good. That's so good." Okay, so back to, everybody losing it and talking more about the food aspect. So if you had to choose, okay? If you had to choose between eating at a Waffle House or at Denny's at 8 PM, which one are you choosing? That wasn't an option, you have to pick one of the 2.
Denny's would be my Denny's would be the one I would go to at 8. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, get that grand slam. Mhm.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. I agree.
I do, but if I want, like, a patty melt or something, I know the patty melt from Waffle House is
Waffle House.
better than the one at
Yeah.
Denny's. Honestly, the best patty melt, and I'll fight someone over this, is Steak and Shake with the Frisco melt. Ah, it's so good. The toast is always crispy and buttery, and the sauce is tangy, and, like, it is just absolutely delicious, and it makes me so happy. But,
Yeah,
like,
you can enjoy that. Ugh. I don't like Steak and Shake. I tried it. It was just no.
why
I know. I
why are
tried.
you losing it, Jennifer? Why are you losing?
It wasn't what I expected.
What were you expecting? Something like a Burger
Um,
Fi or like a Five Guys or something?
yeah, sort of like that, or more like like your mom and pop. old timey style
Oh, because it's like
greasy
that.
hamburger type, and I didn't get that. Mm.
So what did you get? Was it like the burger dry? Was it just ooh,
Yeah, the burger was not what I was expecting. Usually, when I want a burger, the grease has to be running down my arm.
right, I don't want
And,
no dry
and John's favorite, mayo, just double mayo.
okay, okay. Give me some, like, garlic mayonnaise on there.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yes. Um, mhm. A little Dijon mustard, and if you really wanna take it up a notch, I save my bacon grease, and I use bacon grease instead of oil to mix with my egg and make bacon mayonnaise.
Oh, wow.
That's some big back shit right there.
John.
They sell bacon grease in containers on shelves in restaurants now, okay? So it's not a poor thing anymore, it's now like a rich people thing now because poor
'Cause
people
it has the
started it.
flavor. It's the flavor. Hey.
Listen, you get that beef bologna, okay? The beef bologna, not that pork blend shit. Well, it's more so it's more so a crop top that has no holes in it. But you're
Hi,
hey!
Sandra. Oh my God, John.
Not with the not with the drums in the back too. A little
John,
oh.
I grew up in a trailer as well. Oh no, I'm not gay. But I grew up in a trailer.
There's only 1 degree difference, okay? But listen, but still, like, it's one of those things that if you're gonna get a burger, it can't be dry, it's like a sandwich.
No.
It has to be there has to be something to it. I can't just eat a ham and cheese sandwich and not have mayonnaise or something.
Mayonnaise, exactly, John.
Would you did you put just mustard?
Yeah. Boring mustard. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Me
Yeah. Oh my god.
oh, see, that's where I drew a hard line.
Oh,
Ooh, even worse. None of it. There is no difference because 'cause I've never tasted it. The gamiest thing I have ever had would would have to be alligator. It would have to be. I had it in
ew,
Louisiana,
I don't
in
like
New Orleans.
alligator. Ugh.
I had
No.
it in gumbo. Oh, it was so
No.
good in some gumbo. Mhm.
No, sorry.
I've had
But raccoon is good. Raccoon is good. Oh, hold the mayo on the raccoon, but yeah, the raccoon was
Hold
good.
the mayo, raccoon. I
Yeah.
love that so much. So much. Speaking of losing it, we almost made him lose it. We did.
Yeah.
We I mean, in order to lose something though, you have to have something, but like, we'll get into the
Yeah.
details of that later.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a bold face. Dead. Dead. My God. My God. Okay. Okay. Burger, three toppings, max. That doesn't include condiments. Okay. Toppings, I'm talking like onion, mushrooms, whatever.
Yes. Oh
Okay.
God,
You
yes.
get two condiments and three toppings.
Lame.
That was that was good. I
Mm,
personally, I can't put lettuce on my burger because I have a thing about hot and cold things touching it. To me, it makes like the
oh,
lettuce like melt.
Roger.
I can't put lettuce like that on my burger. But what I do is shut the fuck up. I put cheese, grilled onions, grilled mushrooms, A1, and mayonnaise, and make like a steak burger out of it. That's my burger, okay? That's my burger.
Okay. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I get down with the avocado. That would be good.
Oh yes. Yes.
Ooh, see, I
Yes.
like
Mm. Did you taste it, John, or you just don't like the way it looks and you need to taste it.
he ate taste.
Taste it.
So you don't like sour cream either?
Yeah.
Ugh. Um, I can get behind that. If
Yeah.
it doesn't have if it doesn't have a certain level of appeal, I do have to agree. I probably would not eat it. Probably wouldn't eat it at all. Corbett's has good burgers. What is Corbett's? Let's do a quick
Hmm.
Google search. What is Corbett's? Bur- Hey,
Neither.
Corbett's Burgers and Soda Bar in Cary, North Carolina. Whoa,
Have
whoa.
to check them out.
Ooh, I like ooh. They have a pimento cheese. That's another topping.
Oh, yes. Pimento cheese.
Ah, I do I've had I've had some really great ones, but you are right on the it has to be like the certain place because some people will make it a little runny. I someone had the audacity to make pimento cheese one time and use cottage cheese to make it, and I was
Oh,
like,
no.
"Why does this taste the way it does?" First off, I've put raisins in my potato salad. Someone take me out back and put
Oh,
me down
exactly.
because something's not right and I'm not okay. It looks good.
Oh, wow. Ooh, I like the hot dog. They're ooh, yeah.
I mean sometimes it's worth it.
They are
Mhm.
always.
I
Yes.
I like a curly fry and I like a crinkle cut fry too.
Yeah,
Right.
but they gotta be
Yep.
hard. I like
Like, they gotta
hard
be fried
fries.
hard because they
Hard,
can't be soft. If they're soft or soggy, that's it. That's it,
yeah.
and even, like, and we're not I was gonna I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna take a couple steps back and not say what I am so glad my filter kicked in. Okay. Right?
Is that peppers? Oh, yeah.
That's so crazy. It chose to do me dirty on that one. That's when it chose to do me dirty with that hot dog right there. That is crazy. Crazy. So crazy. Um, I don't so when it comes to hot dogs, for me, it's like a chili mustard like raw onion, not like grilled onion. Like chili mustard, onion, and maybe some ketchup, but that's usually it. Or
Mm.
maybe some coleslaw on top of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, coleslaw.
That's usually what I get my condiment feel from. Since the coleslaw has mayonnaise in it already, I just already have that. Like, that's my second cookout order. Like, my backup order, if I don't want a burger, I get a 2 hot dog tray with
Uh-huh.
chili, mustard, onions, coleslaw. And I always get hush puppies and white cheddar cheese curds and a cheer wine. Mhm. Mm,
Ugh.
I be doing. Oh, he's talking and he muted. I hate that it's so funny that it just all of a sudden started doing that because 'cause I'm hardwired in, so I'm like, "Huh, I wonder why all of a sudden now."
Yes,
Coney
Coney Island hot dogs.
never had a hot dog from Coney Island. I would not know. I would not
They
know.
are delicious.
I do believe that there is, the regionality of it all of getting something and it being Worcestershire?
Worcestershire.
That is a read. There's speaking of losing it, so we're clearly staying on topic.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Everything.
Yes. That's one thing I don't want. What
Science.
what about oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Doesn't need anything. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Mhm. I agree with that because I mean, A1 sauce to me is more like a burger pork chop
Chop. Yeah.
condiment versus
Yeah.
it being like put on a steak. I can see like a steak burger, like you ground the steak to make the burger. I can see it going on that because that's the way it should be. But I have to agree. Like, and I get my steaks like medium.
Yeah.
So like, because I grew up eating everything that was pink had to be cooked till it was brown. Everything.
But
Burgers.
I used to eat the steak. It always had to be well done until someone said, "Well, try it medium." Medium, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I can do this." Yeah, without the A1.
Without the A1.
Yeah,
And to me, it's like, well, and it also depends on the cut of steak too.
yeah,
Like if I don't like a tough steak, like ribeyes are not my favorite. I'm more of a New York strip
strip.
sirloin type
Yes,
of person. Or like if we're gonna do like a fancy steak, like I'm a tomahawk. Like keep it on the bone. I want it like that thick, and I want it to be medium all the way through.
I never had one of those.
You know
Not
what? You know what? We'll say if we keep at this for 6 months, we'll go to Ruth's Chris and get a tomahawk steak.
okay, okay,
6 months,
good
6
deal.
months. So we're looking at
Okay.
March. We'll have to tell, John when he Keone when he comes back because 'cause he'll be upset if we don't tell him.
We went to the door because I think it's that hot dog. Someone brought him the hot dog.
I hope it's wet.
He's arguing. Yeah, it's just double mayo.
Totally. It's so funny because when people who don't eat mayonnaise, I'm like, "So, you don't eat potato salad, macaroni salad, tuna fish salad, chicken salad? You don't
Yeah.
like I put mayo on most of like when in the mornings, like especially if I need to like make something quickly, I do be frying beef bologna and frying me a soft fried egg and getting some cheese and some toast and slapping some mayonnaise and ketchup on that thing and just blop blop blop, and that is my breakfast sandwich
So do you
for the
split
day.
the bologna before or while it's in the pan?
Fun fact, I don't split the bologna, I use a presser, and I keep it flat the entire time as I'm cooking it, and then I flip it and flatten it again, and it doesn't curl. So, yeah, I don't slice the bologna, my grandmother sliced the bologna, she
Yeah.
used to do that. She used to do that a lot. I don't be doing that.
Yeah. It's just something about you have to split. I have to split the bologna before I put it in the pan. And
Or
once
it just doesn't.
yes. Oh,
Are you a thin cut or a thicker cut bologna?
I like both. But if I had
Agreed.
my choice, it would be thick.
I agree. Like if I like when like you go to a barbecue restaurant and you get like the beef bologna ends that have been smoked and like tossed in like barbecue sauce and stuff. That's like the when I want thicker, or if I want it like on a like legit sandwich
Uh-huh.
versus if I need to make like a quick sandwich, or if I'm making like for breakfast in the morning, I
Uh-huh.
want it to be thinner because I use multiple pieces
Oh,
versus having one, like, thicker slice like I would if it was just, like, a regular sandwich or something that's done on barbecue. Because that is one thing I got turned on to is burnt bologna beef ends,
oh,
and they take a log of bologna and score it and cover it in, like, brown sugar and salt, pepper, paprika, all the good jazz, layer it in mustard, and just let it smoke in a smoker for, like, 6
wow.
hours. Cold smoke. And it is always so good. It's a barbecue restaurant here in, downtown called Midwood that, is
Midwood.
that.
Oh,
So
okay.
it makes me want some right now talking about it. Okay, macaroni and cheese. Let's see if you've lost your mind about this. If it's macaroni and cheese for a barbecue, is it baked macaroni and cheese or is it regular macaroni and cheese? There's only one answer to this.
Baked macaroni and
And
cheese.
yes, if I'm having a quick night and I whip up like a quick bechamel sauce to make like some stovetop macaroni and cheese, like some fancy craft Velveeta, because I used to love Velveeta as a kid, and then I realized I learned how to make it, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, all right, on. So I was like, I could do this myself. I don't have to buy that crap anymore. If I want to do something quick, that's I'm gonna make that. But when I really want to make mac and cheese, I get the bacon fat and like build the roux, and we get a tin, and I make it for like 10 people because there's just no way you make baked macaroni and cheese for anything less than 8. There's just
Yes.
like it's just the southern in me. Anytime I cook something along those lines, whether it's macaroni and cheese or cornbread or green beans, like, somehow it never fails. I always end up making, like, green beans for, like, 10 people. You just make enough for everybody to eat, and
Yeah.
I I don't know, there's some people in their macaroni and cheese skills, I'm like, it's
Mm,
why people don't do those company potlucks anymore because people like
yeah.
that be making some whack-ass macaroni and cheese and absolutely losing their mind over it, and I'm
Mm,
like, I fun fact, last year had a holiday party. Everyone was told to bring something, right? Well, me and
right.
another person ended up bringing macaroni and cheese.
Uh-huh.
That person's macaroni and cheese was still three-fourths of the way there, and mine was empty by the end of the night. There was nothing to take home. And I, to this day, just feel so bad that I went to these people's Friendsgiving, had never met any of them before in my life,
Uh-huh.
and did that to that person. And the person that made the other macaroni and cheese had mine, was like, "Oh my god, this is so good." And I'm like, "Thank you, I made it." She's like, "Have you had mine?" I was like, "Yeah, good. I sure did. It's so good too." I have I have to ask you for the recipe.
Oh my God. Roger.
Ah, I mean, listen. Listen, sometimes it's not the right place, okay? I don't know.
Uh,
She came with somebody, so I have to assume they watched her make it, and it
uh,
was one of those macaroni and cheeses that you could see through the top layer noodle.
oh
You know what I
God.
mean? Like, it was because there wasn't enough of, like, the sauce to, like, keep it, like, from drying out like that. Yeah.
Ugh.
And it had breadcrumbs, which I'm a fan of breadcrumb topping, especially if you do it right, but your breadcrumbs have to be mixed with a lot of butter, and, like, you don't skimp on the butter, and it was dry because the bottom was dry, so like, the top layer noodle was dry, so I assume any butter that may have been in those things was probably
Just,
not there.
yeah, boiled in
So,
the noodle.
what's your favorite noodle to make macaroni and cheese with?
Um, well, I like the spiral noodles. I like those.
They just hold sauce so much
Yeah.
better. Like,
Yeah.
I'm always a fan of the classic elbow macaroni,
Yeah,
but and sometimes shells is good. Shells are very good. Shells are great. Yeah, shells are great. I think shells is better in a stovetop situation if you're just
yeah.
making stovetop macaroni and cheese. I
Mhm.
think you can't go wrong with a spiral because it holds more sauce, but
Sauce,
there's
yeah,
just something nice about a classic elbow. But I want like big elbows,
yeah,
and it has to be al dente, like almost to the point of not being like cooked through because it's gotta cook again in the oven and, it gets
yeah,
mushy. So
yeah.
I want to make sure my macaroni has a bite to it. So my macaroni almost gets like, what is it? What is it? Oh, what is the word I'm looking for? It's almost like poaching an egg. I forget. There's a word for it. It'll come to me. You'll just have to remember that. It's like 3 in the morning, but we'll remember that. It'll be fine.
Okay.
but it's like 4 or 5 minutes, so that way when it cooks in the sauce in the oven, it still has its texture. Because
Mhm.
there's nothing worse than thinking that macaroni and cheese looks really good, and then you go to scoop it out, and it's just
Right,
like, it's just
yeah.
squish. It's like, no,
No.
no. How do you make your potato salad?
I like to, use mustard mayo, of course, paprika, but I like to use the smoked paprika.
A
Um,
little bite to it.
yeah, and, I also like, it's this I can't think of it right now, but it's a type of seasoning, and I put it on everything, and I always get it from the section, in the grocery store where they sell
Mhm,
the Mexican food,
mhm.
and it comes in a green, bottle. What is that?
Adobe?
It's
Is that what
called
it is?
oh gosh,
Hmm. I
yeah.
always put when it comes to seasoning, I always get Kinder seasonings, and they have one that's like
Oh my
so
gosh, you just froze on me.
course I did. Of course I did. Uh, and when it comes to seasoning combinations, I'm very much a classic of, like, the garlic, salt,
Oh,
pepper, like, onion powder, like, though smoked paprika when it comes to being put in a potato salad.
oh yeah. You're freezing on me again, Roger.
Absolutely insane, but we're gonna work through the technical difficulties. I'm just like, of all times for you to be doing this, you've been fine the first 30 minutes of the show, and then these last 15 minutes, you were like, "No, no, I put in the time."
Onions or no onions in your potato salad?
It has to be a white onion. I don't like a purple onion in my potato salad. It has to be a white onion.
Okay.
Mhm,
No
mhm.
onions for me. I just can't do the onions in the potato salad. It just
Why?
gives me a bad aftertaste.
Okay, okay, I could see it. Maybe too much onion. You put relish in your potato
Yeah,
salad?
I do. I do.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. How about hard-boiled eggs?
I do. I do. Mhm. What's
Okay.
potato salad without hard boiled egg?
Boiled eggs. I mean, there is also, speaking of eggs, there is nothing more disappointing than thinking you've got a soft boiled egg with like a nice jammy center, like soy marinated eggs, right? And then you overcook them and they're hard boiled eggs. There's
Uh,
nothing that disappoints me more. I mean, I love deviled eggs, so anytime it turns out to be a hard boiled egg, I'm like, all right, well, at least I'll be able to make deviled eggs out of this. But which it's the same recipe for potato salad in reality without the
right,
potatoes,
without
you know?
everything else. Mhm.
Mm,
Pretty
little
much.
little relish, some more seasonings, bada bing, bada boom, and
Mhm. Yeah.
I I think that to me is the most important part about food, is just the connection for it, and, like,
Mhm.
through this whole thing, we could plan a menu together.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And have, like, a cook's night. Like, that would
Oh,
be
yes.
so much fun. Be able to, like, set up in one of our kitchens and be able to record us making something like macaroni cheese, potato salad. Like, do
Yes.
it do it like Julia Child style where it's very frantic and crazy and everything's
Yeah.
large and dramatic.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Yes. I would love that.
Well, okay, speaking of losing it, so let's tie that all together into the food thing. When has been a time where you have acted out of line because your food has been incorrect? Have you ever acted out of line? Which I think everyone has. No, I do not expect anybody, anytime I ask them that question, to be like, I've never done that." Bullshit. We have all had a moment where we've acted like a jackass about something that was just a minor inconvenience, right? Yeah, like if it's wrong.
Yeah, I
That's how I feel about it, but, like, I mean, sometimes we all have a moment of weakness. To me, it's more so and my moment of weakness was more like at a, like, sit-down restaurant where we were paying 80 bucks a head, and, like, the food was subpar, and I was just like, "This is absolutely crazy." So I guess in manner of, like, I guess it being wrong. Like, I was like, "This is crazy, like, what is happening?" Like, the steak does like, this is not good, it doesn't taste good, it's not cooked right, because you can see that it has no color to it. That's true.
I've
See
gotten upset, but to the point where I don't want them to make the correction because you don't know what they're gonna do back in the kitchen.
Oh,
I'm not gonna I'm gonna
mhm.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like, when it comes to, like, food in the drive-through being wrong, the first thing I do is I just go inside and I'm like, "Hey, this was wrong. Can I get the other thing?" Like, I just that's all I want is the other thing. And 9 times out of 10, if you're nice about it, they give you something extra. They're like, "You can keep
Extra.
the fries," or like, "Do you want a drink or something else while you
Yeah.
wait?" Because as long as you're nice about it and be like, "Hey, I ordered this. It's not right," or "I'm missing this. Can I get that?" They're usually super cool. It's people in that situation where, like, it's a higher probability of things to go wrong because it's a drive-through or you're ordering fast food. It's faster, like, the probability.
Right? Of course not. Of course not. I don't want
Why are you yelling at me? They are. Facts.
Yeah, that's true.
'Cause it takes a certain type of person to work in the service industry, and I mean service industry from people who work drive-through all the way to people who run expos and shit in restaurants, because it is not an easy task to deal with the public and the
No,
manner
it's
of
not.
food, because people perceive this concept of food of being so easy to cook and so easy to do, and if it was so easy, as we said 3 minutes ago, your fat ass would be home cooking it if it was that easy.
Exactly.
True. Mhm. Right. I mean I mean, we were talking about some big back activities while you were
Oh yeah,
away.
while you were gone, John. While you were arguing with the person that had the mayo down hot dog dripping with
uh,
mayo.
yep. Mm-hmm. I am just your punching bag this evening. They're like, hey, there's the gay little white boy. Go pick on him. This is coffee because it's Blanche Devereaux, and and then this is water in my moonshine jar. I can't stand you. See, I'm that type of person though. This is my coffee cup, and then this is my water cup. And then if I get like tea or lemonade or something like that, it's another cup for that because those are the things that yes, because for my water cup, I was looking for my unicorn tumbler to put it in, just because if you haven't seen, we got a gay lamb chop here wearing a witch's hat. So I don't know what you mean get any gayer. I'm pretty gay as it is. It's not a on and off switch for me. It's like a high or low setting. Okay, so like it can't get any gay. Damn you, gay! Like.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like,
Yeah, I was like, is he coming back? What is he doing?
I'm so glad my filter is in check because I was about to say something that. What? Oh God, I'm so glad my filter kicked in.
You left us for a quickie? Really? Oh my god, John.
Wait,
Well, it must not be good because you're I have 3.
Jennifer, I didn't know you had three childrens.
Yes, I have 3. I have a 24-year-old, I have a 9-year-old, an 11-year-old. No, I do not have.
That is so rude. In this day and age, you gotta call out it because some people be like, yeah, that makes sense. We'll do that.
Yeah.
So, okay, a 24, a 19, and 11-year
No,
old?
no, no, no. 24, 9, and 11.
What?
911.
Why? Why? Can't, that is a no. And I genuinely was aghast that he thought I had kids. I fell right into that. That's so rude. Actually, at one point in time, we thought I really did have a kid. I had to take a court ordered paternity test. Hmm. The the audacity, the nerve, the gall, the gumption. Yes, daddy, work it. You came back. Me and Jennifer were doing just fine, and then you came back. That's what happened. Ain't nothing stale about this. We are crisper than a pepper out of a fountain machine at McDonald's.
A little crispier than that bologna slaying up in that pan.
I love Krispy Kreme donuts. Do you see Jennifer's face when we talked about donuts? Her face was like, y- that face. A picture tells 1,000 words.
I do like donuts, but I don't. I like Krispy Kreme, but Baker's Dozen donuts are
So you like a cake donut,
yeah.
not a like. Okay, I can get down with a good cake donut. It can't be dry. True.
No,
I feel that same way.
but if I want something quick, like a quickie sweetie.
A quickie sweetie? Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah.
It's a quickie sweetie. Hey sweetie, ready for a quickie sweetie?
No, I'm not, John. Oh my god.
I heard shots fired. I, I heard shots fired. That's what I heard. She told me she was gonna do it. Don't ask me when she told me, but she told me she was gonna do it.
Oh my god.